Are you looking to scale your annuity production and a few tricks to help you close more business along the way? Then you came to the right place, because in this video, I will be sharing with you 3 tips to help you sell more annuities in this new workplace. Whether you are brand new to selling annuities or you've been around the block a few times, this video will be all about how to get to the next level as an annuity producer. The first tip to closing more annuity business is to begin every month, every day really, with the end in mind. Think about, how do you want this month ahead of you to go? What type of customers do you want to work with? And what kind of prospects are you getting in front of? What is this exchange between you and your prospects? Is it joyful? Is it energizing? Are you doing a lot of connecting? Or are you hustling all month long and getting the runaround? Of course you don't want that. That is why it is so important to pave the path of what you do desire to experience for the month ahead. As a top annuity producer, I have tried it both ways. Early on in my career, I hustled. I put in the hours, I put in the dials, I put in the time, and I'm here to tell you that there is a much easier path. It was towards the last few years in production that I actually began to work less, but close more. And I always began every month by getting crystal clear on what the desired outcome for the month ahead was. And I did this together with my team. We would discuss how much fun we were having, the amazing new clients that we got to work with this month, and even how busy and productive we stayed all month long. Do you want to know what happened? Pretty much everything that we got clear on, we were able to achieve by having the same focus together all month long. In fact, I am including the exact tool that my team and I use to start every month. You will find a link below where you can click on and use this tool to help you start selling more annuities for the month ahead. This is something that is so fun to do together as a team and helps everyone get really clear on what exactly is the goal for the month ahead. Whether it's just you or you have a team, you simply get together and start talking about all the things that you want to happen for the month ahead as if it's already happened. So for example, with this tool, you could see all the different spokes. On each spoke, write down, get really clear on the goal that you have. For example, one of the things that I started with every month is that we just celebrated 100,000 in GDC, which is gross dealer concessions when you're working for a broker. On another spoke, my team would share the joyful conversations that they were having and all the lovely people we got to add to our current book of business. This concept of beginning with the end in mind is one of the 7 habits of highly successful people, and for good reason. And the reason is because everything that has been achieved and accomplished first started as an idea in someone's mind. This is where you must begin if you want to achieve any of the goals you have for the month or the year ahead. Give this a go and let me know how it works for you. The second tip for closing more annuity business in this new workplace is to create an ideal client persona for every annuity that you offer. Do you sell fixed and indexed annuities? Great. Who is the ideal customer for these fixed annuities? Who is the ideal customer for your indexed annuities? What are their pain points? What are their needs? And most importantly, why would they work with you? Maybe you love variable annuities. And if that's the case, different target market, different pain points, different needs. But it's so important to know exactly what those are. Maybe an immediate annuity is your thing. That's fine too. Just make sure for every product that you have to offer to get really clear on the target market, we call it your ideal client persona, that you will be positioning this to. And the reason why this is so helpful to understand the pain points of each different segment, as well as what they need, is it will allow you to be able to connect with them much deeper when you are in front of your prospect. They will understand that you get them, that you understand them, and that you are the only one that can help solve this pain point of theirs. The reason that it's so helpful to identify pain points for every target market is because you will know the exact language to use when you're sitting in front of that ideal client persona. You will know the words to use. You will know the stories to tell. You will know exactly what you need to say in order to capture the attention of your prospect and persuade them to do business with you. For example, with my fixed indexed annuity clients, I often focused and talked about the safety of principal feature and also the ability to earn more than what current CDs were paying. I assure you that my conversations were quite different with my variable annuity customers, as well as my immediate annuity clients. This allowed my prospects to feel as if I understood their pain and their needs, and that I specialized in solving this particular pain point. And that is why they continue to choose me time and time again. It wasn't my knowledge, it was my ability to connect with them deeper than the guy across the street. The third tip to selling more as an annuity producer in this new workplace is time to get social. It is time to start educating your audience and showing up on your social networks to position yourself as the expert in this industry. This new workplace allows for us to share our knowledge, to share our expertise in a much bigger way than when I first got into the business 22 years ago. For example, my personal favorite platform to connect with my clients, get to share my work, and meet new people is LinkedIn. And LinkedIn is a great place for you to start showing up and sharing your knowledge and your expertise. The beauty of getting social is you get to build your own brand and position yourself as an expert in your space, which is going to help you with the credibility piece. Now, here are some ideas for you to get started by being social. One of my personal ways to share on social media is by using stories. You can tell the story of the history of annuities and where they first began. One of my personal favorites is to use success stories, personal wins that my clients have had. Obviously, you want to get your client's permission if you're using a specific story. A story that I love to share is about when I first started selling annuities in 2001. And we saw CD rates go from 6% all the way down to 1% in one quick year. At the time, I had a fixed annuity that was offering 8% the first year, with a 5% renewal rate and a 3% floor. Fast forward a few years, now CD rates have stayed under 1% for all these years. Meanwhile, all of my customers got to earn the 13% those first 2 years, the 8 plus the 5, and then they had a 3% floor, while everybody else was scrambling to get 1% in a CD. I loved sharing this story because it really showed the value of fixed annuities, especially in the market that we were in. Another way you can start creating content and get social is share statistics or share some of the riders on living benefits and what it means for your prospect and your customers. If you really want to up your game, I suggest starting to make educational videos, just short educational videos that really speak to the needs of your ideal client persona. And last but certainly not least, don't forget testimonials. Whether you can get a video testimonial from your clients or even a written one, these are all great things to start sharing and get social. The best news about starting to create assets to get social is you can use the same exact assets to send emails to your customers and your prospects. Now, if you would like to learn more about how to get started on LinkedIn, then make sure you watch this video right above here where we give much more in-depth to help you get started on sharing on LinkedIn. That's all for me today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never have to miss another tip on how to grow your agency in the new workplace.